Well, hello. Right now I am drinking this because I'm going to be doing a pee challenge. What I'll do is cut the bottom of this when it's done, pee in it, and do a pregnancy test to show everybody that yes, I can drink, and I am not. I'm not fuss. I'm not expecting a child, even though I'm going through all these weird things in my body. The doctors assured I was not pregnant. Assured it to the utmost. So they only test for P tests. That's it. They don't look for other things. They don't look. They look at the. They, I was told they look at the fact of your age, and that is it. They look at your age. They don't look at the P test anymore. They told me, at the age, we're not going to do that. And I said, what if I get, periods? They said, no. They talked with a physician assistant. Yeah, who really ruined it for me. So I'm, oh, you know what? I will just smoke some weed and I will go and drink a lot of this and I will go and do a pee test on here and everyone will see and I will get really drunk. So anyway, that's what I'm planning on doing. My son said, well, why are you doing this, Mom? And I said, well, I'm getting really tired of wondering what's fucking going on with my body and everyone thinking I'm a crazy old lady, crazy person. And I'm like tired of having to buy clothes and stuff and people looking at me and like, I enjoy buying granny panties or something like that. Or I enjoy wearing, clothes with my stomach, because I'm just like, what the fuck? I asked my medical for help for, understanding, and there is understanding. You might as well realize if you go west of the Rockies, you're going to get absolutely no good medical at all. My son and I said we think that between us two, we could actually. My son and I can be like a better medical doctor than most of these doctors out here who believe that they need to give us pills. Pretty much, I was told by the medical assistant she'd make sure that I would not be treated with respect whatsoever into in Pahrump. And pretty much probably the whole state. So what I'm going to do is since this woman told me that I wasn't pregnant without doing a pregnancy test or nothing, since she told me I wasn't pregnant and I do have proof I was in her office and talking to her and asking her, all these information, then I have proof that she said it was okay for me to drink. Really, she even gave me suggestions on drinks. Yeah, so pretty much if I you know, go and say, well, I was pregnant and I drank and I was told by her and I went in the office, and took you know, I was with her and she's told me pretty well I can drink and gave me ideas what alcohol to drink. She runs 5 miles a day though. Like I give a flying fuck. I still remember that. I thought to myself, who gives a fuck? Really? Who cares if you run 5 miles? If you can't do your job, I don't care if you run 25 miles or more a day. It's like it's like so I've come to the whole complete realization that I'm not going to get the help I really need here. You know, I need to get a job. If I don't get one, I got to move. It's just there's certain things I got to do in order to make my life a whole lot better or do something in that instance, So let's smoke some weed. Let's we'll be drinking some alcohol and stuff, probably because yeah, like I said, if you want if you want to live a very, very short life, you want to live a life full of, well, doctor, and they're going, well, you ever heard of the 70s? If you're gonna, yeah, I actually had a doctor say that. You ever heard of the 70s? And I'm like, oh shit. Then he's talking about exploratory surgery. And it's like, I'm going, hold it. You know what gets me? You go and you get like a mummy that's 3,000 years old. You put them in the fucking x ray machine and it tells them if they're a virgin, if they're not a virgin, what they had for their fucking last meal. But they can't tell me what's going on with my body? Oh, fucking tell me. You're just such liars. Lie to somebody else, please. I can tell when you're lying. I really can. And I sit there going, oh, God, it just hurts. It really hurts after a while. People just get the same lies, and you're going, instead of saying you didn't receive the images because the hospital here, let me tell you this, they don't even deliver babies here. That's not a hospital. It's a Sudi Soto, crapsicle. It really is. I'm not impressed with it's not even a hospital. It's like a Sudi Soto clinic, third world clinic. Our third world clinic, which we call a hospital here, yeah, the one where they sent me a disc home that's 20 years old. Yeah, the images on it are so old that they're collecting Social Security. So, yeah, I went to the source and they, of course, told me what I knew they would. Oh, we don't need anybody. I should have said, oh, well, fuck it, just forget about it. That's what I should have told them. I should have just forget about it, Shit. You should have just told me right away. I would have been, goodbye. Go somewhere else. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about the banana divine. It's for the superior. I'm like, it tastes better. Like if you're going on taste and stuff, it doesn't taste really good by itself. It's real weird. Not impressed at all. I'm not even. It's. I'm more. I'm the garlic girl. I love garlic. I love the whole fact what it does to your body, and I love the garlic mints. And then we have the superior with the garlic sherbet. I'm more of a garlic girl. I'm more of an earthy girl when it comes to smoking. Yeah, I like a little bit of a little sweetness when it comes to when I have my cartridges. But on the overall, what I like as a flower, I like it more earthy for some reason. I'm real weird, but I also, like to have undertones. And it's just, I'm going to say that if I have my choice between the two, I'm going to get the garlic sherbet again. It is just that's way my taste is. It's not that it's bad. It's good, but I'm saying for my taste is what I am. So right now I'm drinking water, and please put a thumbs up unless you're a hater. There's a lot of haters out here I get who check on me all the time. I get a lot of haters, and I told a friend of mine, they keep telling me, well, we'll give you a call in the morning and I'll talk to you, and it never happens. So finally I told my friend, I'm going to give you a block in right now and tell you have a good life. I'm done being treated badly. So I told my friend that I can't be with someone who doesn't appreciate me. If you can't appreciate me, then you ghost me. I'd rather be ghosted and not used. And I finally had to stand up and say, I'm done being used. Don't, no, no, you're done. You're done. If I let you do it again, I'm the one to blame. So no, you're done. So I also told a friend of mine, Ty, I told him I really didn't appreciate how he's treated me either. And this is what I text Ty. I said, it just, he doesn't really give a flying fuck about me anyway. All right. Da, da, da. I just, I know it don't matter to you, but we'll be moving in 2 weeks if I can't get a job or money coming in. My book is not selling. For now, my address, blah, 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 blah. So if you want to contact me by snail mail, we'll be blocking you. You have a good life. And I pretty much told that, well, shoot, let's see. David, I put, you made a promise and broke it again. I will block you and I have not had sex with another person since we've been together, but I will break up. Sorry, you make promises and keep a secret that you choose not to tell me. I doubt you will ever see me again. I feel it. Please have a good life and we'll block you. Never make promises you don't keep. And that was a big thing for me. If you make promises all the time and you don't keep them, I will end up either ghosting you, blocking you, and telling you the reason why I'm blocking you. I'm not going to just block you. And, a lot of times I'll just say, hey, I'm ghosting you. There's another ex of mine, Brian. I'm like blocked him and don't give a fuck. He's just an asshole. Really, he is. He did a lot of things that he went above and beyond of stupidity. Okay. But anyway, let's just smoke a little bit. And that's where I'm at right now. Um, my other friend, he just would say, I'm gonna give you a call Friday 2 weeks ago, and it never happened. And then he said no. I just finally told him, have a good life. I'm blocking you, and you just make promises that you can't keep. So just don't, my whole theory on that one. I'm not good enough to be your main girl or even a part-time girl or even a somewhat sooty soda girl. I'm like, just call me like every month or so. What kind of person is that? I thought that we were, at least see once a week, you know? So now I'm like from seeing once a week to he calls up, doesn't call up, he promises to call, and then we talk, chat a bit on the thing. It's like, nah, I don't need that kind of relationship where I'm promised to have a caring conversation. Nah, nah. David can go fuck himself. You can give me a caring conversation now, like you did beforehand, and then afterwards it's just like, oh, you don't give a fuck. So if you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck, and I could be not giving a fuck real good. So then my other friend, of course, I said, hey, I'm going to block you because, well, shit, he doesn't give a fuck either. He hasn't contacted me since he got arrested. And I'm like, well, I didn't change my phone number and I didn't block him until today. I blocked him. I blocked my friend Ty, and Ty could have a friend come over. He could go on my chatting over here and talk to me. He don't give a shit about me or anything. So I figure, you know what? This is how I figure. I was told that I can drink alcohol from every single doctor that I went to. Every single doctor here said I can drink alcohol like it was water. So, since it was said I could drink alcohol like water from a doctor, hey Dev, oh, give me my kitty. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. No, you're not. All right. All right. Hey, who wants to see my pussy cat? Oh, look, and here's my pussycat. Anyone want to see my pussycat? Look at this is my little pussycat. He needs a shave. My pussy needs a shave. Could you send some money down below on my PayPal account? So, Mr. Cat Cat, my big loving pussy cat needs a shave. Could you help Mr. Cat Cat get that shave? Look at that loving cat going, oh, fuck, I wish I was in somewhere else. He's saying, oh, I wish I was somewhere else. Why did Devin have to catch me and put me in here? Oh, I know it. She's going to show everybody and go, oh, you're so cutie, cutie. He loves this, though. He loves this. He loves it. Yeah. Oh, he really does. So, anyway, yeah, they pretty much stated I could drink a whole shitload of alcohol. I could drink till there's just no way. And trust me, I can drink. Oh, yeah. So, if you don't think I can drink, I can put that through the test like 110%. I got a shitload of Scottish I didn't know I had until recent. I yeah. So anyway, since I have a shitload of Scottish, let's just test that shit out, right? Right, especially if I do the P test, and I show everybody. That's the reason why I'm drinking. The doctor says it's okay. I should get about 300 or 400 pounds because after the age, certain age, after the age of 40, you just blow up like a fucking balloon. There's no way you could go and eat nothing and your ass just blows up. That's what I was told by the physician assistant. She said you could just blow up like a fucking balloon and there's nothing I could do. And that's what I was told by the physician assistant here over in Pahrump, Nevada. Right, Cat Cat? Oh, yes, him's a love muffin. Look at that. Oh. So that's what I'm going to do. If I go and do that, then all I have to do is say, hey, I was told I went to every fucking physician around here in fucking Nevada, and they said I can drink like a fish because I wasn't pregnant. So you got that set. And I'm going to drink like a fish. I'm going to drink like there's never been drinking before. And if I am pregnant, it's the hidden pregnancy. I'll tell you this much. There's those kids going to be born brain dead after I'm done. Oh, yeah. I'm going to drink like you never seen before. Just like a fucking fish. Who's my baby? So yeah, the medical here sucks. And I'm trying to, I'm tired of trying to play motherfucking Teresa because that's just not my whole point plan, you know, and try to be the good girl. Oh, that I'm stuck at that too. So let me just be honest. I'm more of an honest girl who goes, you know what? This fucking sucks. And I hate playing, the thing of martyr, but fuck, doesn't anybody give a shit about their health? Or they just like after the age of 40, they fucking get their old fucker wheelchair and they die out here. Because it makes me think. I have friends who are like 15 to 20 years younger who you would think that we're like old, like 30, 40 years older than me. It's like, Jesus Christ, you fucking died. People come out to Pahrump, they come out to die. I'm like, die. Woo. Like, get old, die. It's like people come and move out, and it's like, I want to go out there and die. That's what it is. We go Pahrump, we die. We don't got no doctors. We got like a medicine doctor. He got all these like the little heads and stuff on there, little shrunken things, they sew them up. Yeah, we got a witch doctor here. Does good job, jumps around and runs 5 miles. I'd be better off with a witch doctor than the doctor that I seen that I had, who told me very well I was useless. As far as I'm concerned, if you're going to go to a doctor and a doctor has a pissing contest, because I have no idea why. Well, when you run, when you're dealing with running after the age of 40, if you still are running, you should really go and do fast walking because unless most of my family just have a hard time with her knees. It's like horrible. So anyway, see, I'm more done. I'm halfway done. Cat wants out. Cat's going, I want out, let me out. So let's smoke a little bit. Cat, you know who's out there? You know who's out there, don't you? It's Devin. Hey, Devin, stick your head in the room so you can scare Cat. I try to get Devin in here. Cat goes, oh fuck, I'll just come over. Come here, Cat. Come over here, sit over here. Yeah, come over here. Sit in your usual spot when you hang out with me. And oh, well, senior psychopath's on his shit thing. He's talking about shit. I'm talking about shit. You're talking about shit. Everyone's talking about shit. So let's smoke a little bit and be a whole lot happier. My life sucks. I'm in pain a lot, you know. I told a bunch of people that I didn't know what was going on with me body wise, and I really am scared. So I'm not going to date anybody until I find out what's going on with me and my body and financial aspect of what's going on here. Because if I don't get anything in the next 2 weeks, I got to pack up and I got to go. Yeah, I got to go bye bye. You know, so, I just need, more or less a word in advice or whatever, Um, I don't know what's going to happen with me. All I know is I'm not happy with my body. I'm not happy with what's going on. And I do not like any of the doctors here in Prump. They're all they're all pill pushing, popping and thinking that they can run 5 miles a day, crappy physicians our physician assistants. She ruined it for me. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm to that point where I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with, this whole deal and with what happened to my body, it's invaded and I do feel like I'm not well. I don't, my body, how can I say, I have gotten every sickness. I am now I'm retaining water. Lucky me, I'm retaining water. Um, whew. So anyway, you know, I've been watching on uh they have this for Amazon. You can watch like the X-Files series with commercials free. And I've been watching them, and it's neat. It's like we forget all the things that happened in the '90s. Some of them were a bit young. I was busy. So when you go through the X Files, you remember certain things like, oh yeah, I remember, having a cell phone like that. We used to have these cell phones. It was so bad. I couldn't even dial 911. I was on I-75 driving home, and there was this car that kept going on all the lanes, all 5 lanes or whatever, going back and forth. And the phone nowadays, you could pick up the phone and you can like push this 3 times and you go 911. I got a car that is going across zone lanes. I'm just passing. Yeah, easy. Oh, back then, oh, I could have gotten in a car accident. I said, fuck this. This guy went on the whole thing back and forth. And then finally, after like a half an hour of driving behind this guy, he goes finally up the ramp. And I'm like, oh, thank God, thank God. So he went up the ramp. I went home. I got in so much trouble and yelled at that I had a boyfriend I was fucking. And I go, no, I was just late because some drunk wouldn't let me through. And that's how it went. So that's, the whole. Like I say, the whole enchilada of my story, but that's how, a lot of my stuff went. If I was late, I was screwing somebody. Even if I was, like I said, you know, I could have probably called my ex, but I was driving. I was so scared because it was wintertime. I was scared that he was going to back up and do some crazy shit. So I was like, okay, I should have what my friend said. But you're always scared when you're dealing with senior psychopaths of other people. I always wanted to prove myself, but unfortunately, I never asked him to prove himself enough. So I am my martyr in my own way. And I did, like they said, you learn and you ask and you receive, and then you're like, fuck, I need help. I need a job because my book isn't selling. And it's just, yeah. So I figure why not have an alcoholic party online? Woohoo! You know? So if I do a P test and it comes up negative for pregnancy, I'm going to drink like a fucking fish, like my doctors told me to. Yes, the doctors in Pahrump said it's fine and dandy. You see, even if you know, pull up, you're negative and you could be pregnant in a hidden pregnancy for some fucking odd reason. I don't know what it could be because that would be a dangerous thing if I had a tubal pregnancy. Oh, that would be so dangerous for me. I might as well get drunk. Really. As that's the only way I would not show I'm pregnant. That is a tubal pregnancy is the only way. So if I'm what I'm going to do is after I'm done drinking this, I'm going to cut this and have this as my P receptor. I am going to what I'm going to do is I am going to pee in one of these. There's two of them in here. I'm going to open this up to show you that you got it, I'm going to pee in that. So, and I'll show you that it is going to be negative, and then I can drink, and maybe you can see me really act stupid. Okay, cat. Because here, the doctors here, if I was a sickly person and I had a choice between, say, Colorado or here, guess what? Colorado, even the smallest town, has better medical than our so-called laughable hospital that gave me 20-year-old images. 20-year-old images from the Desert View Hospital. That's what I got. That's what my doctor got. They lost my images, and I am going to report them, and I am going to get them in trouble if I don't get my images, in which I got April 1st of this year. Yeah, I'm pissed. And I think that it should be noted. And then I should contact my insurance company and tell them that, they have medical malpractice. But let's drink a shitload of alcohol, because that's what my doctor said that I could do. I could drink shitloads of alcohol. So if anyone could say anything to me, I go, well, I was a good girl, but you know what? I got tired of waiting for everyone to even help me out or give me any advice. Or they just looked at me like I was a nutbag from hell. So, since I'm a nutbag from hell and stuff, I might as well live up and just drink like there's no tomorrow. And trust me, I got a lot of alcohol I bought. I got so much alcohol, I could get alcohol poisoning. And guess what? I told my son, you don't even need to call. Don't worry. Let me just die. Just let me have fun and get drunk and drink till I never breathe again. Because that's how I feel. Yep. It's a free country. So now it's different if I do the thing and it's saying something else, which I highly doubt. Like I said, out here, the doctors told me I could drink all I want, so don't be fucking judging. So I figure if I'm going to, how can I say, not live long anyway, because I don't know how long I got. I don't know if I got a tubal pregnancy. I don't know what I have. They never told me. They said themselves they didn't know. They said, I don't know what's going on. And I said, well, couldn't you check out if it's a tubal? Well, we did the ultrasound. We didn't see nothing. So I said, well, if you did the ultrasound and you didn't see nothing, could you explain why I'm not having a period? And it's showing. You could see that there is a flow going through. There's what they call, when you go through menopause, you no longer get a flow going in your ovaries. It's like a cutoff thing. You don't see a flow. That's what I was told by the physician who was doing my ultrasound. So I said, do I got a flow going there? It looks like I'm going to have a flow going there. And she goes, yeah, you should be on your period right now. No, I wasn't. Something was stopping that flow because obviously I didn't have it. I haven't had a period. And being that, and this is in most cases, being that I had a period that I can count with my calendar. Like, you can't believe it would be the last Wednesday of every month or Tuesday. Sometimes it would be Monday. It matters how the calendar, how long it was. If it was 31 days, then it would be the last Wednesday. Always. I would start bleeding on Sunday. By Monday, I'd be more bleeding. I had the heaviest on Wednesday. And by Thursday and Friday, I was done. That is how my period went. I know it sounds boring, but that's how it went. Every last Wednesday for years, for over 10 years. So it's going to quit just like that, and it's considered okay and normal. I don't know about you, but that don't sound kosher to me. The medicine here is like dealing with you got a combination of backwoods slash Dr. Morongo. That's how I feel. Dr. Morongo slash backwoods. You got like the, you got. That's how I feel. The doctors here, they're not here to help you, really. And if they don't like you, yes, they can kill you. Oh, they've been noted. I had a woman who said that her one doctor here really hated her husband. He gave the wrong it was the wrong type of pills. She said would have killed him. They knew what it was. I was like, shit. Witch doctor. That's what I'm looking for. It's not Dr. Bombay over in Bewitched. No, 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 no. We're talking the witch doctor that hasn't taken a bath since the last really good rain. Kind of like got a twitch, he's got this like weird twitch, and he's like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, a lot, and he goes, we used to do exploratory surgery. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a great character I can write up, the witch doctor of Pahrump, Hi, how are you? Yeah, we're going to do exploratory surgery. That's what needed. Hi, I'm Pahrump's witch doctor. How are you? We got the female version of Pahrump's witch doctor. That's right. We have everything you need. If you think you are being hexed, we got that too. We got 1-800 Don't Hex. That's right. Here in front, because we are just so just much into people stuff and so jealous of everybody. Yeah, we're jealous. Oh, you got something better than me? Oh, you better not. You better not. I'm going to go and kick your ass. That's how it is in Pahrump. If you move to Pahrump, or it would be out west, they look at you, and if you don't have a good enough car, they might not want to hang out with you. If you're in California, at least. And if you do have a good car, they might be jealous because, well, they're gambling it away, and don't realize that, well, when you spend $1,000, you can have a really nice car if spend a shitload of potload of money that you don't want to see no more. So, like I tell people, instead of gambling it, putting it away, having a car note. Hey, it's a big pain, but hey, I think it was like how many? 2017, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It'll be paid off. It should be paid off next year. I'm hoping to, get a job so I can at least not lose my car. You know. Oh, Josh, Pinky. So anyway, here is, I'm given this whole thing about how I don't know my body. I don't know about you, but I was told in my family what I was taught for over X amount of years, because I'm not going to tell you how fucking old I am. All right. It's not like I go to fart and I'm getting National Geographic wondering what discoveries they're getting. No. But here's the whole point. Doctors here go by the age. They don't go by symptoms. They don't go by nothing of that. They go by your fucking age. And after the age, they go by your weight. And after the weight, they go by many other things. But they don't go by what you would commonly call common fucking sense. But they go by what I would commonly call a fucking stupid thing. All right. I had an Indian doctor tell me all kinds of shit. But the one thing that he came up with, and this is years ago, this is like when I was in my 30s, he had said that his aunt was almost 70 and she was having regular periods and stuff. She was married and had grandkids. She didn't care to have kids, but one day she said, God, I just didn't feel right. It was like I woke up and I could really smell good, and she, smell things around me and stuff. And then she's like, you know what? The bad thing was when things smelled bad, I could really smell it. So she went to the doctor and she's like, I think I might be pregnant. I'm not sure. So they went for 2 months. This woman knew she was pregnant. And she's like, oh God, I'm in my 70s, but most of her family live a really long time. So she's not worried about that. She's worried about the baby and stuff, because she's a very active grandma, and she wants to make sure if she is pregnant, something's taken care of. So this woman finally went to the doctor and they said, look, we think you have a tubal pregnancy. You're going to have to get rid of this baby or it's going to kill you, because it's not showing up you're pregnant, but we're seeing it around, your fibroids and everything. We're really unsure, but we think it's a tubal. They found out it was, and it would have killed her. So I'm thinking, do I have that same occurrence where I have a tubal pregnancy or something? And I feel really weird. My abdomen's growing. I'm having my breast tender. All kinds of other things that are happening to me, which I don't think is fair to sit there assume that, when things like that happen to you and you've had a period that was like, every fucking month, every last Wednesday, or, close to that, it was like every 28 days, boom. Yeah. I was like a calendar, so here I am now, like a broken typewriter. I don't got no periods. And that's how I just feel like, okay, what's going on? So I asked for help from all over here in Nevada. Uh, There's no help you can get. After the age of 40, consider yourself dead. If you go out west, consider yourself dead. Really. And I'm not even joking. If you want to come out west, come out west. It's not the best. It's where you die. The doctors don't give a shit. They want quick fixes. They want you doped up. My physician assistant argued with me about what medication is. And I don't consider taking medication when you don't have blood pressure or low pressure or anything like that. And when you're just plain healthy. You just piss off people who are uglier than yourself, who try to make up the fact that they run 5 miles and look like a bloated warthog. It's not my fault. You want to look like a bloated warthog and old as fuck, go and run. My dad and I know a lot of dead runners. That's what my son and I were talking about. He goes, "Oh, you know what grandpa used to say?" And I go, "Yes, I do know what my dad used to say. My dad used to say the only runners he knew of were dead are his next door neighbor who was morbidly obese." There you go. So let's go and cut this so I will have a pea cup. So we'll go and do that. Please put a thumbs up if you're joining me. Share, whatever, But I'm going to be honest with you. There we go. Okay, this is recycling. Okay, we got our pea cup, so we can do our stuff. Let me show you what I will be using, and I'll have to open that too. See, here's this. I got to open it up. And here we go. Got that opened up. There we go. All right. So we opened it up. All right. And it will say for the plus or minus, and that will show how our party is going to go tonight. So how about that, So it might even run a lot longer than what is anticipated. It matters what goes on. So right now I don't have to go pee. So I'm just going to put this off to the side, and I will come in and I will bring the cup. I'll bring the cup and I will, put it in here, and you guys will see me do the test with the clear blue. You just see me open it up with this. And if I am plus, I will not drink. If I'm minus, I will be drinking so much tonight. You guys will probably drive by my house and see me laying on the front yard naked. Maybe not naked, but And if you want to, please put a plus. And I really can deserve some, plus. Mr. Josh has got Josh poop, so he's, and pretty much I was told that I didn't have to worry, even though I went to my where they did the vibration, I always call where they did the ultrasound. They took all the thing where you can hear, and they lied to me and told me that they didn't have no sound, that it was broken. But I was in the bathroom across the way, and I can see them take all the speakers out, and I was like, "Well, that's weird." Yeah, and then giving my disc with my images is over 20 years old, so I got to ask them, why are they giving out 20-year-old images on their disc? I would like to have an image on the disc that was April 1st of this year. Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on that just makes me think, well, you know what? If I'm not going to show I'm pregnant, then I'm going to drink like I'm a fish. And I'll guarantee you this, that's not good for a little baby. So I will drink, and drink I will. I will drink so much alcohol. Oh, yeah. Mhm. At least tonight. Tonight I could be drinking because I could put it away. That's the one thing that I was so happy with weed, that I quit pretty much drinking alcohol. I was very happy. I wasn't in pain. It gave me a good, where you'd wake up with if you did too much of weed, you just sleep a lot and you wake up refreshed. But if you do too much alcohol, you wake up, you feel like shit. You really do. It's not just being thirsty. You wake up feeling like shit. You know that you overtaxed your body way too much. With weed, you don't do that. So that's how I feel. I was real happy with that. And then it's like I went and lost weight, and it's just all the other stuff. And I'm like, well, you know what? I've come to this whole point. You know it? The mighty smiter wants to hide something and doesn't want to give whatever reason, then I can drink and he can the mighty smiter can protect, because as far as I'm concerned, it all is dealing with this. If I'm minus, I'm going to drink like a fucking fish. And that's what I do. Every Friday, we'll have fucking Fish Friday. That was what we'll call it. Fucking Fish Friday. Every Friday, we'll do fucking Fish Friday. How's that sound? We'll do the P test and the Fish Friday, because that's what we'll be doing. Drinking like a fish. How's that sound? Yep. So that's where I'm at. How about you guys? Everyone else, is everyone doing all right? So, yeah, I'm like thinking to myself, well, you know, uh, being a good girl and being all this other stuff doesn't get me nowhere anyway. Being, maybe being an evil Contarino, not giving a fuck gives you everywhere here in Prump. And Prump, if you're dishonest, oh, you get everywhere. You can go everywhere. If you go and you see someone drive a nice car, you know what you do? You sue the fuck out of them because you think that you could get what they have. Because that's what they do here in Prump. Oh, you got something nice? I don't like you now. I'm gonna sue you. And you think I'm joking? Oh hell, I'm not even joking. Mm, yeah, that's Prump's way, man. How they go and oh, you got a nice car. Let me go and you know. So yeah, when it comes to the doctors here, let me tell you this: if you have dealt with a doctor that has an IQ of an average doctor out in the Midwest or out in back east, you will come here going, "Holy crap, holy! These fuckers are dumb as shit." And the majority of the doctors, when they look at you and they look like deers in headlights, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The deers in headlights. I can't get over it. It's like, oh, jeez. It's just, oh, it's just like you get tired of trying to explain yourself to somebody, and you feel like you're dealing with someone who's not too smart. It's like, the special kid from the doctor's course that didn't do so well. He did the home doctor's course that was like, well, yeah, like I said, not everybody's perfect, but God bless. If you're going to sit there and say you're a doctor, then at least be helpful. Don't be an ass wipe. If you don't know what's going on, then at least be helpful enough to make someone feel that they're not going through shit alone. But no, I never get that. I always get those doctors that are, I'm Jesus Christ. Yeah, except they don't want to save you. They just want to dope you up. You get the ones that run the 5 miles and pretend that they're Jesus Christ and that they're going to save you and do everything they can to help you. But in reality, they don't give a flying fuck if you live or die. And out here, you don't want to sit there, let's just put it this way. Most people here don't want to see the doctors and stuff It's only the ones that want to get their opiates and whatnots. Those are the ones that come out there and they're like, if you want a good opiate doctor, I got a good physician assistant that would love to write out opiates like candy. So if you want to go to a physician assistant that writes, you know, you like your opiates, go to her. I'll be happy to give you her name and you can where to go. Yeah. So that's where I am at. I am now drinking my other drink. So what I plan on doing is when I have to go to the bathroom, the loo, I'm gonna pee in my water, my wondrous homemade water thing from my water bottle is going to be used as that. And afterwards, maybe we'll have an alcoholic drink because apparently, if I'm not pregnant, I can drink. Am I correct? Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. So I will drink. I will drink a lot, a whole lot. I will drink so much that it will be impossible to give birth to a live child after I'm done. Guaranteed. Oh, yeah. So, what do I think about Trump? Let me tell you this. Let me be honest. If you financially don't have enough money to go to another doctor in another state, do not move out here. This is not meant for the faint of heart. Go back. I wish I would have moved back to Michigan when I had the chance. I really should have done it while my dad was still living. I really wish I would have done that, but I thought of my husband's health. I thought of other things. So we stayed here. I should have done that. I really wish I would when I first moved here and just said, hell with it. Let's, fix this up and let's go. I just, it's just, I keep thinking I could have, would have, should have. He would have still slept with somebody else. I would have ended up getting divorced one way or another. So there's certain things that you can and can't do, but at least I would have had better medical. Even in Ohio, there's better even in Ohio, there's better medical than here. There's just nothing here. Nothing keeping me here either. I love how my tarot cards will tell me about how I'm in love, and I'm like, with who? I would like to know with who, because my tarot cards tell me that all the time that I'm in love, and I'm like, not anymore. When the person who I cared about told me that they were going to call Friday and didn't, I finally just said, you know what? I'm not going to be a Friday girl because that's all I am. That's how I felt. And I just said, nah, I'm going to block you. I'm going to tell you and don't make promises to people. Really don't. Don't lie to them a lot. I mean, he lied to me on stuff that really was superficially stupid. So I'm like, you go. You can be somewhere else. Really. So I blocked David and then I blocked Ty. I said to Ty that, I know you don't really care, but I'm pretty much on my way out anyway. And then I'm going to be doing my pee test, and you will see that we will be drinking tonight because I will be minus. I will not be pregnant because I have gone to every doctor here and tried to get help, and my abdomen just keeps growing like a fucking weed. So, because I'm just fucking shitting, sick, and tired of this shit, and the 21st of this month, it will be going on for 6 months. So, since it's been going on for 6 months, my abdomen is just, for me, is just fucking huge. I am going to go and do a pee test. If it comes up negative, I'm going to drink like I have never drank before in my whole entire fucking life. I hope to God that I get some poison, I don't give a shit. Really don't. So, and then if I come up positive, then it's a different story. But we all know something's going on that's not kosher with my body anyway, because it's if if I quit having my period and it was like you couldn't believe, and the doctor said that I still have some time. They even stated that for me to have a period that stopped and having connected to where I'm still having the period is weird. Stuff's going on. I'm fighting back. I don't give a fuck no more. I am so tired of everybody wanting me to be a good girl and to be there for them when no one is ever there for me. Who's there for me when I come home? No, no one. So, are the doctors here for me? No. The worst ones are the ones that are Hispanic. Oh shit. You might as well just die because they have the bedside manner of a cockroach. Yeah. Hispanic women who are doctors have a bedside manner of a cockroach. I don't give a fuck what they hear. I don't care if they know what I feel because that's what I've told many of I would just look at them. I've done it. And my husband said I was rude. No, they have a bedside manner of a cockroach. After what they said to my son one time, they said, you know what? My son was one of those active kids who were skinny, pretty much saying that I was a bad mom. Oh, yeah. After I was done, yeah, she couldn't get a job fucking flipping burgers. Oh, yeah, she pissed me off. You treat my son like shit and me like shit. Oh, yeah, I told my dad and he did shit. I don't know what he did, but after I told him what she said about all the shit, my dad's like, you always make sure the kid, Devin was fine. And I go, even when we were broke, I made sure he was taken care of. Now, me, I wasn't taking care of myself when I was younger, but now I'm paying the price, really paying the price. I moved to hell. Hi, I'm in Sodom. Yeah, Gomorrah's over on the other side of the hills. Yeah, I'm in Sodom, and Gomorrah's over on the other side. The place we call, Las Vegas. Yeah, this is the new Sodom. Gomorrah's over there in Vegas. Woo! Yeah, we're just hoping that this time we don't piss off. The mighty smitey. You don't want to piss off mighty smitey. That's all. Yeah, when you piss off mighty smitey, you get all kinds of shit like UFOs spewing out shit from there. Yeah. I don't think any of the stuff that they had stated and they have brought it in laboratories where they have found Sodom and Gomorrah. And yeah, sulfur like that is made in the laboratory. It doesn't come up natural that pure, almost 100% pure is in a laboratory. UFOs, putting, don't piss off the mighty smitey because he will just incinerate your ass. That's right. Don't come out here to Pahrump because we got mighty smitey. It's right. You stand over here and you call him a lot of naughty names, he smites you. $10 a smite. That's right. Come out here over here to Pahrump. Yep. We decided that we're going to have something compared to Victoria's Secret, but they wouldn't come out here because there's not enough people. So we got our own called Vicky's Secret. We just open up when the fuck we want to. Yeah. We go and we get Vicky's Secrets used condoms. They're cheaper than normal. Yeah, over in Vicky's Secrets here in Pahrump, Nevada. There's no worry about having anything. We have holy stuff. There's a lot of holes in it. And, it's just a lot of people don't want to have those holy things, but we sell it here at Vicky's Secret for twice the amount that you would pay for. Mhm. And don't worry, we have our new movie section. Don't worry, it's wonderful. You'll love it. It's called Sticky Icky Movie Theater. You'll enjoy it. Oh God. Um, I have gotten zits so big. I'm not even joking. My face, in order to keep it from being so not oily, I got a 15-year-old face again. I really do. My I must have a lot of like let's just put it this way. My face is so oily that I have to wash it 4 or more times a day. And it I have to put some oil to recover from what I wash off, but it's so oily at times that if I don't just replenish it with just a little bit of oil, it just gets really super oily. Then it's like trying to over replenish. And it's like, I haven't had this since I was 18. Okay. I haven't had skin that was this bad. This is what happens. Is this what happens when you don't get sex? You get like nasty skin? This sucks. I hate being a nerd. God. Oh well. So anyway, I know a lot of people are wondering when I'm going to take the test. I gotta pee. I gotta have to pee in order to take the test. So I've just been talking and mixing my stuff up. That's right. We're here at Vicky's Secret. We got a sale on the used condoms. Buy one, get three free. That's right. Buy one, get three free on the used condoms over here at Vicky's Secret over in Pahrump, Nevada. That's right. We would enjoy for you to come on out and see us here. We don't care. We think babies come from storks. Because I've come to the point, and I know that um it's something that I have stated to people. I know that if I was a doctor and I was unsure about something because of the fact that you can be recorded by a small recorder or your phone, and you can say, she said it was okay to drink, and you can lose your license as a doctor if you're telling people, hey, it's okay to drink. Think about it. Your license could be on the line if you tell somebody that you don't think they're pregnant because of their age, and then they go and drink. And I'm like, well, as far as I'm concerned, we're going to find out because I know that we're going to be drinking tonight because here in Pahrump, they got a witch doctor off on this. No, they got doctors here who would love to prescribe, and my female physician, I'm sure she'll prescribe you all your drugs that you want because she was saying what I had wasn't enough. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm like, really? Okay, I was taught that our bodies are meant to heal itself. You bring certain things like certain minerals that our body needs so it can heal. I learned a lot about how food goes in the body, how you use it as fuel, how to do all that stuff. So why did I get fat? Because I got lazy. But the whole thing is this. Here is something that, when you have protein and you use it and you do all the stuff with it, that's an absolute amazing thing. So Here's something that I found out, that when you eat protein, it makes you feel fuller longer. And a lot of times people go, gosh, I'm just going to have some water, or I'll have a piece of fruit. I'm not really hungry. I already had a good protein packed lunch, but I'm going to have a small snackaroonie. Elon Musk just reshots from the at space. So I guess Elon Musk just tweeted. So anyway, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm having to deal with having no idea what's going on with my body. But my body's apparently, I'm told that by here, the doctors here in Brainlessville would like me to drink. They said I am not pregnant. Of course, like you know, my myself said, geez, they sound like they're going through a list of stuff like how old you are and what to expect. I was told that my breast would get big. My breast went back down to a size C. That was what I was when I was 135 pounds. I was a size C. I didn't get any bigger, but when I got pregnant, I always got real big. So suddenly my breasts are getting bigger, and I'm going, wow, I'm still exercising and I love to walk. It's my family's got a thing with walking. We like to walk and talk. And that's our thing. We like to that's just a thing. I loved going for walks with my grandmother, and it just brings back so many good memories of walking with our little dog, Emma Peel. She's named after the Avengers, So Emma Peel was a smart little dog. And one time we told her she had to stay home. And then, yeah, she was an amazing dog. I miss Emma Peel. She lived a very long time. So anyway, I don't appreciate being treated like crap. All right. I don't like being treated like crap in dating, especially the Friday guy. 2 weeks later, he's like, hey, we'll get together this week, just, yeah, well, sexy text. And then you'll turn around and not talk to me for another 2 weeks. Oh, you know what? After that, I was like, I think that I am going to tell you how I feel. If you're not going to give me a call and things are good, no, I'm done. You know, you told me you're gonna give me a call Friday, and I'm like, ugh, done. Yeah. And that's just the way it goes. You know. So anyway, I got nobody to really, talk to or anything. I'm very well just, kind of, pissed off because of the fact that I just I really I'm really disappointed. I thought it'd be more fun. Thought it'd be more fun because you're grown up. You got things going on, and it's like it's horrible, you know. God, and I got zits all on the side here. I'm like, oh, they keep touching it because it's like you got these blurbles that hurt. So I'm not happy with what's going on with my life. And yeah, I've come to the point where I'm like, well, you know what? I was told by a doctor that I'm not pregnant. And the reason why I don't have a period is because I'm an old fucker and I'm going through the change of life. It just quit, just out of the blue. Boom. No more period, nothing, not a trickle, not just boom, gone. And I'm like, well, what's going on with me? What is going on with the fact of my body? And I didn't get any answers. I got bullshit stories. And I thought, Jesus Christ, my mom went nuts dealing with doctors. She actually thought she had to tell them she was younger than what she was in order to be treated like a human being. Is that what has to happen here? We have to tell them we're younger than what we are so we can feel better about ourselves? Fuck you. If I have to tell you I'm younger than what I am because you're not an idealistic doctor, then you don't need to be in your category. You need to go elsewhere back in the 1950s because that's just not the way I was taught. My ex mother in law, she was like, around my age when she got pregnant with with my ex brother in law. It doesn't take much, especially if you're a healthy human being. We're meant to heal from vitamins and minerals. It's just an idea. So, what do I think about if you come out west? I think that you should be really healthy and have a lot of fucking money because you'll need to do that to fly back east or the Midwest where your real doctor is. There's no real doctors out west. It's like pill pushers. It's all they push is a shitload of pills. They don't know nothing else. They don't know vitamins and minerals. They don't know how to eat. Most of them are severe smokers. They make me look like nothing. Or they're runners. Yeah. Trust me. She told me that. I'm sitting there thinking of what my dad was saying. Yeah, I know a lot of runners. You should go see them at the mortuary, where they're buried. My dad loved to say that. My next door neighbor, who was an avid runner for 20 years or more, his knee gave out on him during a run and he never recouped and he got really fat. I'm just saying, it's just kind of funny because he used to be real, when I was real fat. I was like the chunky fat girl that you see, that you kind of like don't want to talk to. He would always say, yeah, you could be running and he'd be like, doing his like running exercises and stuff. And my dad and I would be looking at each other and I go, Dad, you don't even think. He goes, no, I'm not. And he goes, just don't say nothing. He's our neighbor. You got to be nice. Even my dad knew about that. You got to be nice. So I just let him talk his stuff. But yeah, things changed when his knee went out, and they stated to him if he wouldn't have been running, he would have been fine, and he would have been healthy. And they said a lot of doctors will tell you if they have a half a brain, not the physician assistant that said, "Go and run, go and age yourself, go and run." Be 100 years old, look like you're 85. I'm 40. You look like like my dad would say, look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. But I run 5 miles a day. That's what my dad said one time. We were like, I don't remember what it was. There was this one girl I really, she just rubbed not just me, but my whole fucking family wrong. She's like, well, if you have that kind of health problem, you should not be thinking about that, blah blah blah. And you just like the Karen of the '80s, just like a young Karen. You're like, oh boy. Phew. Like my dad said, when something goes bad and you think you got a real bad demon that you conjured up, you want to put that bad Karen right there first in line. He didn't say bad Karen. He was saying the one girl that was driving all of us nuts because she was driving us nuts. She wasn't the friend. So, yeah, everyone, you deal with that. So I have to go pee. So I'm going to go right now. I'm going to go and fill that cup full of lemonade and I'll be right back. So just hold a quick minute and I will be there to, we're going to be having some mixed drinks. Okay, it's hot and fresh. All right. All right. There it is. Whew. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Okay. It's not showing nothing yet. It's showing a minus. So it looks like tonight I'm going to be drinking a shitload of alcohol. Yep. So every Friday we'll have what we call a fish Friday. It'll be kind of like a fun thing to do, because it's showing up minus as you could see up here. This is the window. The window. So you can see like kind of like that. So it's minus, all right. If you could see, it's minus. It's I should almost cover it like the window up here. It's minus, so it means I could drink a shitload of alcohol. Yeah, so I can drink till the cows come home and then some. Yeah. So I'm going to go and start my alcoholic binge. You can't see it because of the way I guess it'd be like, gotta just. So you can see that it shows a minus. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drinking now. And let's start with the Jaeger. I really miss Jaeger. So I'm going to start now with Jaeger. So here I am. Woohoo! I am drinking Jaeger. I just did the test. We're doing Fish Friday. So no pregnancy. It said minus, and the doctors here said that's fine and dandy. So here we go. So I'm not going to hear shit from people. And I usually don't drink on a Monday. but it's going pretty good, you know. I already threw it away, washed my hands, get all that done. So I am now drinking like a fish. So we're going to do fish Fridays, and that's what we'll do. Because I've exhausted all of what I thought were avenues to find out if I was pregnant. And they said, nope, you're not pregnant. You may be having swollen breasts. You're retaining water. You're doing everything. The only thing I can't do is that pregnancy test that comes up negative. So it means I'm not pregnant. And you know what that means? I can drink like a fucking fish. So I'm like, hallelujah. So there we go. And that's where I'm at. I'm to that point where it must be all in my head because that's what another doctor told me. He said, it doesn't matter if you got swollen breasts. It doesn't matter if all that. He said, it doesn't matter if you have a tubal. I looked at him. I'm like, really? God damn, I should have recorded it. And that's why I started recording my shit. You might as well start recording it because let me tell you this, they say some crazy shit. The doctors come up with some fandangled stuff to tell you, you know? I swear to God, that's all they do. They're probably figuring out, they probably have that special doctor's yacht club, you know? Yeah, you have the doctor's yacht club, the one where you like you have the doctors, the nice yachts and not so nice yachts and the somewhat, yeah. That's the club because my doctor must have not belonged to the nice yacht club. He must have belonged to the cheap fucker nightclub because all I can say he was, mm-mm, I don't know what to say. Actually, I'm just the doctors here are so fucking dumb. I think that they had somebody else in their family take the test and they're like, "Oh, could you could we give you some medication and just say you have high blood pressure?" Shit. That's how I feel. They don't know what's going on. Don't come out west cuz not the best. I don't care. My dad talked me into staying here. Yeah, he really did. He was like, "No, this place is the place to be. Blah, 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 blah. You should be here." Yeah, my dad was all avid in wanting me to stay here. Boy, I wish, you know how bad I wish that son of a bitch was still living so I could bitch him out and really give it to him. Oh, you just do not know. I wish I could give my dad my 2 cents and then another 25. Really, Dad? So why do you want me to live here, huh? Is it because so you could go UFO hunting a couple months out of the year? Hmm? Oh, and trust me, I'm good at making, yeah. My dad would have, lumped up stuff or helped me out because I know how to. I'm the typical kid. I know how my parents work, especially my dad. God, I would have been, look, Dad, I'm in the Oh God. So yeah, I'm just not I'm not liking my life. So I'm drinking Jaeger. Oh, I already did my pee test and babies, it is all negative. So it's all good. So every Friday, we're going to do what we're going to call Fish Friday. We're going to be drinking like a fish. There we go. Let's smoke and drink like a fish. And that's how we're going to do it. And that's how it will do. Yep. I figure we'll do we will do one of my dad's his favorite uh his favorite shot would be wild turkey. So I'm going to go to a store and try to find his. I know they have wild turkey at this one saloon, I think. So I'll go and try to find when I get some money some wild turkey. So that's what I plan on doing. Now, don't be judgy because I already did the test and it doesn't matter if I got swollen boobs or whatever. I was told by a doctor's it didn't matter. All that matters is the test. That all it matters. So I can drink till the fucking cows come home. So I'm gonna get another shot because that stuff hits you quick. Okay, I'll be right back. Mm. So I had a friend, and she always believed that there was Mother God and Father God, which would make sense if we're in our, parents' image. It would be nice to not look like Daddy because Daddy's got a big beard and all that shit, right? So I always joke about pissing off Mother God. Shit. Mother God got her just rewards by just sending me here. Somebody got their just rewards. Send me to prom. I used to always joke about Mother God getting even. So next week we will be doing another clear blue, so I don't feel bad about drinking alcohol because I was told by a doctor, quote unquote, that it didn't matter. I am not pregnant. I am just feeling stuff. I'm feeling um just things and it doesn't matter. So I'm going to drink like a fucking fish, like you cannot believe it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't because I was told it didn't matter by a doctor here. So I'm going by what the doctor said. So every Friday, if it's minus, then I am happy. I can drink like a fish. We'll call it Fish Fridays. So that's what we're going to be having each and every Friday. Amen to that. And hallelujah. Like Destiny would say, God bless you. Well, she's just over in there doing her little dark magic on behind, with that dark candle, the one that she just lights up. And, when you like get in that dark magic. Yeah. Yeah. Destiny just does that all the time. Isn't that just lovely? Not a real name, by the way. I haven't drank in a while, so boy, oh boy, will I get like lit like a Christmas tree. Like I told you, I did the test. It's minus. So guess what? I can drink like you cannot believe. I will drink and drink and drink. It'll be no big deal. It doesn't matter because the doctors here, they told me I can drink. They said, nope, if you are not pregnant, you can drink. If you do the test and you do not show a plus, you can drink. And that's what I was told. That is right. Yep. Over here in the third world country of Pahrump, Nevada, USA, that's right. Here in Pahrump, Nevada, they have no medical that makes any sense whatsoever. You can hear heartbeats and all kinds of stuff. And they go, oh, no, 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 no. We don't have that. No, drink. Yeah. They don't give a shit about your health. You know what I was told by a physician assistant? She said, we got to fix that. You don't need just birth control. You need a slew full of shit. Man. Yeah, she told me she was going to fix me up good. I'm like sitting there thinking, oh God, she's an opiate pusher. So I do know a physician assistant who's an opiate pusher. Hey, if you want her name, I will be happy to give it to you. So if you want someone who's an opiate pusher here, I'll be happy. She'll just write those certificates so you can, well, how many you want? 1,000? Hey, we'll just whatever. Ah, that's how they do it here. If it's not fixed by a pill, they don't feel right. And that's how they do it. So I got a physician assistant who will be happy to just sign anything up. Opiates, yeah, no problem. But when I said that I wanted, birth control, she was like weirded out that I only had birth control. And I don't drink usually. Well, I figure Fish Friday, being I could drink like a fish on Friday after I have done my birth test with my Clear Blue Easy. It shows the plus or minus. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Right. And that's what I do. That will show me that I can drink. Because I was told if it's not a plus or minus on one of those sticks that shows that, more or less that I'm pregnant, then I am not pregnant. So that means I can drink like a fucking fish. And trust me, I can drink. I know how to. It comes in my family. We're like born alcoholics. Just joking. More or less, I can hold my own. I've been noted to. But I'm just making a point. Here in Prump, they don't give a shit about their health. Most of the women, they look like by the time they're 40, most of them, not all, most, you're like, Jesus Christ, you're just blown out. Do they realize that, having a stomach look like you're pregnant is not normal? But to them here, having a stomach out to like way out, I'm talking some women here, room, and you're like, oh God, the only thing I could think of is, God bless her. She's so no, she's not pregnant. She's just fucking fat. I'm just like, ugh. So many women here, just like blown out, big ass stomachs. I'm like, I'm feeling all bad about myself, because I got a blown out stomach now. And management, when you go and you ask, like, a medical professional, they're like, why are you making a big deal? No one here makes a big deal. They're too happy on their opiates. And trust me, that's how you know when there's a serious opiate person or someone who shoots up heroin. Their stomach muscles are not as taut as what normal people's muscles are. They will have, it's just really weird. It's just something my mom used to talk about. I hate the opiates. Those people, they just have these blown out bellies. And I would go, oh God, mom, please don't sit there and talk about this. She'd go, look at that's an opiate person. Look at she's got a blown out belly. And I'm like, oh God, they're gonna beat us in the hallway, and the woman will give her like the stink eye. And my mom's like, look at my daughter can beat you up. I'm like, Jesus Christ, grandma, mom, don't do this. She's like, oh God damn. Do I miss those days like you cannot believe? I will take an opioid any day over these damn crappy prompt Nevada doctors that call themselves physicians or physician assistants. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, my life is not good when I don't feel that I'm being told the truth, you know, that a lot of people really are jealous. How can you be jealous with my life? You don't see my house? It'll look like Sanford and Son on steroids, okay? Really, my house looks like Sanford and fucking Son on steroids. Really, you jealous? Walk around here. Let me tell you, this is not no picnic, okay, babies? Sit there think that I got the life of luxury. Oh, I really don't. But we're gonna be drinking all night. All night we're gonna be drinking. Ooh. So anyway, um, like I said, I'm doing a documentary on the health and dealing with doctors here. And what I have found out is they go by your age. My mom told me 20 years ago, and I said, Jesus Christ, mom, you're just stupid. Why would you do that? My mom knew she knew a lot of people. She was able to get somebody back in the 80s to get her uh um a fake ID, and she didn't use it for anything but one thing, and that was to the doctors. And I'm like, really, mom? She goes, because they don't diagnose me right. And I said, really? She goes, yeah, they diagnosed me and like I'm that person. I'm like, oh shit. And I now see what my mom talked about. They'll diagnose me like I'm that person. And yeah, I'm not that person. I'm not, and I'm like, what the fuck? There are other people that are just like me, my mom, and a lot of my family members who are not the only one. I'm not the only one bitching about it, okay? You know, our bodies are made to be healed by vitamins. And if we use vitamins and we're healthy, then I think that's great. But if you have a crappy doctor, that's a difference between life and death. Really. I've learned that. That's a difference between having a life and having something that you're not happy with. And I'm not happy with what I've received here in Pahrump, Nevada for medical treatment. I would tell somebody, go to Florida. If you can't deal with the heat, then let me tell you this. Could you deal with flying back home once a year or having this as just a small itty bitty place in the summertime that you can rent out to people? You can have a company run it or somebody that you trust. But I'm going to be honest with you. Don't give up your doctor from the if you're in the Midwest or you're in the back east, don't give up your doctor because you come out west. I'm I got doctors that just don't give a fuck. Really, they don't give a fuck. The best doctors here are usually, I'm like thinking, and this is what I've realized, the Indian doctors are the best doctors out west. Out west, the Indian doctors. If you go back east or something, you're not going to get that. So that's how I feel. And I feel that way. So here I am. It's Fish Friday. Drink like a fish, be a Friday. So that's how I feel. You come out here to Pahrump to die. You don't come out here to live, you come out here to die because the doctors here want to make you cry. And that's how it is. You come out to Pahrump to die. You don't come out to Pahrump to live. You don't. It's just not a happy. No. Mm-mm. Come out here to die. So, like I said, I don't believe in miracles. That's the one thing. Um, I don't know what's happening to my body, but I think that I have a growth that scares the flying fuck out of me. Um, I'm so scared to the point where I have doctors who I don't know why they would lie to me. And trust me, I know when they lie. Really, I do. And I don't like to be lied to a lot. And I've been lied to a whole lot where I'm going, wow, they gave me images that said December of 2000. Yeah, that so-called crappy hospital that took my images. Yeah, the one that I think that they're just full of shit and piss. Yeah, yeah. So I'm in pain every day. I think Friday would be a nice day. I just get fucking sloshed in both ways in one. Why not? I could do the test instead of on a Wednesday, which I used to do once a week just to make sure everything was okay. Because I'm like, I'm just getting all these weird shit happening, like I'm pregnant and I'm like freaking out. So maybe if I get drunk enough, something will click in or something because I just feel that, and to be on the honest fact, when you're told by a doctor that if you're not, it's okay at my age, if you have a tubal pregnancy and you're not showing up pregnant, even though there's so many things that will, how can I say, if you have half the knowledge I do, you would know something's not right. But you go, you know what? If I'm going to die, might as well do it good. I'm going to have my alcohol. So if I have something going on in my tubes that's going to come out down the road and kill me, or something's going to happen, at least I'll have my alcohol, because it says no pregnancy, and the doctors told me I was fine to drink. So yeah, I was told also that my birth control that I was taking causes tubal pregnancies. Whoopsie. So, oh well, they should have just been doctors. Oh, yeah. Well, we don't have doctors. We have pill pushers here in Pahrump. That's all we have. They just hope to God that you go, give me my pills. Oh, I gotta hope to God that you go, give me my pills. Oh, I gotta have them. I gotta have them for my ass and my other ass. And oh, I just gotta have my pills. Just give me my pills, please, doctor. And that's how it works here. A lot of pill pushers here. If you are addicted to your pills, and will do fine here in Pahrump. In fact, I got a physician assistant that love to write you lots of stuff. And if you are addicted to opiates, she probably would share with you too. Mwah, mwah. So I was told by a physician that I am not pregnant and I do my pregnancy test. So if I have a hidden pregnancy, you talk to the God up there, because that fucker is the one who is not making it happen. And so I'm being the good girl and I'm taking my pregnancy test. That means I could go drink like a fucking fish. So today is Fish Friday. Welcome to Fish Friday. I will be right back. Well, well, I had to go pee, and then I had to go get some more alcohol because it's Fish Friday. Today is Fish Friday. From now on, I will be doing a pregnancy test that will say negative, and then I will drink like a fish because I'm tired of feeling this mental thing of having hurting boobs and a big stomach. I just don't get it. I went to doctors so I can get an abortion, and nope, I don't have any baby to get rid of. But apparently, I got a big belly growing, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do. So I took a pregnancy test. I've gone to doctors. I've asked them why my body is turning on me the way it has. And they told me, quote unquote, I need to run 5 miles a day, quote unquote. I need to, more or less. I asked them if it was okay to drink, and they said it was fine because I take the pregnancy test that comes up negative. So it must mean I have a tubal pregnancy, which means most of them come up if you don't have an operation where they fix something to go on, you end up dying. So why am I not drinking? Shit. No one's going to give me a bad thing because of my age. And number two, it's all in my head. That's what the other physician told me. It's all in my head. I gotta go take my key fob and put it away before I get way too wasted. So that's right. You know that mighty smiter I'm always joking about? You know the one that doesn't give a flying fuck? Yeah, the one I hate, you know? Yeah, the one who always is in my way. So I talked to the mighty smiter today, as in a good gesture of shit, and said, look, dude, if you don't show that I'm pregnant and if I'm hiding a pregnancy, you better start doing some superpower shit because I'm going to be drinking like a fish because I'm tired of this shit. You know what? Everyone else is partying and I'm not. And why? It shows it's negative. So obviously, you don't give a shit about these, what's going on. So, yeah, I had that kind of talk with a mighty smiter and said that what I was going to do. So I gave him a heads up. I didn't give him a really long heads up, but I gave him like 12-hour thing because I really thought about this. I really was kind of like, well, I don't know what's going on, but I got doctors that suck balls. I hate the doctors out here. They suck so bad that they could be like super ultra Hoover vacuums. Yeah. And that's how I really, you know, figure that every Friday we could do Fish Friday and I can drink like a fish. Figure out, I could do margarita Friday. We can do the thing, and I got mix up margarita. That'll be fun. Yeah, so I don't have much of a life, and I don't go to. Maybe I should go to like the bars and stuff because shit, my got D cups again. Woohoo! You know, It's like they got really big, but I don't want them touched. It kind of hurt. But it's not because I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant because I take those pregnancy test things and they don't work. But you know what? The doctor said it's okay because they know they're scientists. They're real smart. They knew everything. And here in Param, they know everything. Them doctors, them smarties. Yeah, smart like my cat who licks his ass. Oh, I'm so bad. No, I'm not sorry. I'm probably going to die tomorrow. I'll be like not waking up, so might as well enjoy myself, right? Cat, quit farting around. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you on a lot of things, and I'm gonna, just state the fact. My life fucking sucks. I really thought I was going to have a better life after I divorced my husband, but it's just been even worse than what it was and before. It's just even worse sucky. I mean, like, it really just blows big donkey assholes. Yeah, it's just been really, 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 really bad. And I'm just not enjoying this ride at all. I want off. I want to go home. I really do. I wish I had the I wish I could just go home now. Just go home now. Just go home, like to Sweden or something, where they're a little more smarter. Maybe I can use my grandparents' last name and see if I can go into Sweden, see if I can find family members and move out there. Maybe they got a lot better health and stuff going on there. Because, God Lord, here it just sucks. God, it's like the doctors blow donkey dicks. It's just horrible. My life sucks so bad that the doctors lie to me. They'll tell me stuff like the ultrasound machine doesn't have any sound to it anymore. Like, since the last other people left and I watched them. Yeah, ain't nothing like taking and hiding those speakers, huh? Yeah, ain't nothing like taking and hiding those speakers, huh? Salute to you. I can only be so nice for so long, and then I just can't do it no more. We're having Fish Friday because you see, mm, I'm so tired of my life. So I figure Fish Friday would be like, I'm thinking everything's in my head, like everyone said. My breasts hurting and everything. It's all in my head. My stomach growing. It's all in my head. That's all I was told. So, since I do the pregnancy test and it comes up negative, I'm going to drink like a fucking fish. hmm I feel that there's no more miracles in this world. There's no such thing as God. There's no such thing as God ever. He doesn't ever exist. There's no such thing as a God at all. There's no such thing as God. Yeah, I really don't believe in God. No. Hmm. He's a mighty smiter. He has nothing better to do than to, like, make your life a shitball. And that's what my life pretty much is a shitball. Salute. So I'm in the shitball hell of America, Trump, Nevada, where you can't get a decent doctor if you sold your soul, which I did twice before. It just, I'm gonna have to get another shot. I should just bring the whole bottle here and call it a day. You know what I mean? Because hey, it's called Fish Friday. Drink like a fish and be a Friday. And that's how I feel because you know why? Because I did the test and it's a negative. So it means I can go and drink. It doesn't matter. The doctor said that the hurting tits and all the other shit doesn't matter at all. The physician assistant said it's okay to drink and to do drugs. I'm not pregnant, so I hope everybody has a wonderful Fish Friday and they drink and have fun and well me I you know what? I don't have no more boyfriends. I have battery operated boyfriends, Bobs. A lot of Bobs and well, some blow up boyfriends. But I don't have no other boyfriends because let's just be honest, it does it for me. I'm just like done with life. I really don't give a fuck no more. I really don't. My life sucks. You know, my stomach gets bigger each fucking month. So I'm like, fuck it. No one gives me any answers. So if I got like a fucking tumor and I'm going out with a fucking bang, you know what I mean? Out here, out west is not the, I don't give a fuck what my dad said. Out west is not the fucking best. Out west is hell. It's hell. My dad, I wish he was fucking living because I would tell my dad if I could call him up, I would go, bling, bling, bling. Let's pretend we're talking to my dad. Oh, yeah. Hi, Dad. Yeah. You know what? No, I don't want to hear what the cat ate today. Oh, I don't care what it threw up today either. No, no. I want to tell you something. Trump, Nevada has, all right. Yeah. The whole thing is, my dad would probably agree with me. This is really bad rap. You know, I I've never had health care that didn't care. But I'm thinking, did they really go by the age with my mom? Jesus Christ, she looked better than most women at the age of 35 here. Yeah, women get the big ass stomachs that they look pregnant. Shit, you get that, 35-year-olds, they look like they're like pregnant. They're not pregnant. They're just fucking blown out. It's like, dude, get with the program. Quit with the opiates. It makes you look like an old. Well, never mind. You know what? Go on with the opiates. Take them. Go to my next door neighbor because obviously there's a lot of older women that come down here. No, they're not tigresses or whatever the fuck they're called. You know, they're not coming cruising for young guys. You know what they're doing? They're getting their fucking opiates next door. These old fucking biddies with the floppy titties, Come here, okay? I want my opiates. Yep. And life just sucks. Man, if it just can't suck any worse. So hey, cheap bastards want to give to me? Get down below. There you go. Oh god, that felt so good. I remember my friend Crazy Christine. Oh, it's giving me so much trouble. I was told by her, Steph, you want some weed? I'm like, I really don't give a fuck about weed. I really was. I actually belonged to Wine of the Month. I was like what you call the. I was living the dream. My dad used to laugh about it. He used to sit there and joke about it for like weeks and I didn't realize it. I was his joke. He was laughing his ass off like you could not believe. Oh my word. My word. I was a I was bad. And it wasn't until I moved to California I started to remember who I once was. And it took a long time, but it's like they say, I wish I stayed asleep. I liked it asleep. I like being fat. I didn't care if I lived another couple of years. I would have been happy. So somehow I got woke up. I don't know how, but I'm very unhappy and pissed off. I wish I would have been asleep. I just wish I would have never woken up. I would have been happy at 400 pounds. I didn't care what Paul screwed the whole fucking neighborhood. I just would have been happy with that. It's just, life is just sucks. I can't go back. I got to go forward. I just got to keep going forward. So, hence, I'm going to go and get the whole bottle. So I'm going to be right back. Yep, my life just flows. Oh, I know this isn't wild turkey, Dad, but here's to you. I miss you, Dad. You're not here, but you know what? You need to talk to those doctors. They really suck out here. You know what I mean? They like suck like a badass Hoover. Ultra Hoover sucking force. There we go. I don't know if I should call it the smoking weed, whatever. Well, you know. So I don't want to hear any hate mail or whatever. I've done my part, which was the Clairview Easy. So we'll be doing that every Friday, Fish Friday, that we'll be like drinking like a fish and smoking like, you know what? Let's see, drinking like a fish, smoking like a whore, whatever you want to do, it's all the more. So anyway, um, well, in a couple weeks, I should have most of my stuff packed up and in storage. I'm going to have to find somewhere else to live because I can't find a job here. I don't know why. Even my therapist made me realize that, my therapist goes, "You can't even find a job here. How are you going to support yourself?" And I'm like, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my feelers out to some friends, and I'm going to go out and try to get a job and re-educate myself and disappear from here and never come back. And that's what I plan on doing. So, here's to living here and dealing about being treated like shit while you're living in a place that doesn't know medicine and they just want you dead. Here's to the physicians and the physician assistants who suck, eggs, well, they just suck farts. Yeah, they're fart suckers. They're all fart suckers. Woo! So, yeah, like I told you, I don't enjoy drinking, but I got a thing for Jaeger and for the black licorice, so I'll be okay in that. Um as far as I know, if you believe in Jesus Christ and all that shit, um I don't believe in God anymore or any miracles anymore. Um, I just don't believe in them whatsoever at all in this lifetime because I've yet to see a miracle happen to me. I usually get, I'm like that, redheaded kid that kind of like have the bad haircut, no one really wants. I'm that redheaded kid, no one gives a fuck about me. So, it's like, you know, who gives a shit? And I really don't want to hang out with Brian because he gives me the creeps. Okay. And don't be calling me. I blocked you. Yeah, I blocked your new number too. Ew. You just give me the creeps like you can't believe. Ugh. I'd rather have sex with myself the rest of my life. Mm. So, being that I live in, I'd say, you know, you're better off getting a witch doctor than even having any any doctor. Any doctor out here, you're better off getting a witch doctor because the doctors out here below like you cannot believe. Ugh, they're just nasty little things. They're just like parasites. They really are. They look like parasites. That's all they are. So, if you think that you all going to come out here and have a party and be taken care of and have doctors who care about you, yeah, you're better off, thinking that you're going to be a Hollywood movie star. Mm-hmm. How is that gonna happen? And they lie to you all the time. Most of the time, they're thinking of most of them, not all of them, how they can pocket the money in their thing. I used to sit there and yeah, you know, you'd be surprised. They do really have the yacht club. I really believe that they have, doctors that make a fistful of money, and then they have the ones that don't. It's just a shame that I can't find a doctor worth a shit out here. I'm going to tell you, run for the hills. Do not get rid of your doctor whatsoever. Don't get rid of your doctor. Nope, nope, nope. And I hate every day. I think to myself, I just wish I didn't wake up. I really do. You know, my life sucks. It sucks worse now than ever before, you know. And now the doctors tell me it's okay. It's okay because I took my test and it said negative. So I'm good. I can drink till the cows come home, even though my breast went from a C to a D and it's almost a D, double D. But they don't care. The doctors don't know jack or shit. They are so stupid out here. They only care about one thing. I got a physician assistant that would love opiate patients. Like you can't believe she's just praying that a fucking a whole busload of opiate patients come in. She go get her a new house. Woohoo! So here's all to opiates and drinking, because that is how it is out here in Pahrump, Nevada. You do your opiates, a lot of opiates. Remember, you got to do your opiates and opiates and opiates and opiates. And a lot of drinking, gambling, and being jealous. You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of Sodom. And Las Vegas reminds me of Gomorrah. This is like being in hell. I'm in my own personal hell. I really am. I really am in my own personal hell. I have never been in. It's just horrible living here. I wish I never left Michigan. I wish I would have stayed there and never left. It's I'm now. I got to keep moving forward, and it's just my own personal hell. I just cannot believe how horrible my life is here. It really is. It's I would never ask somebody to live this hell. It's the worst hell I've I really wish that if God were to smite me, I would just take me now. Really. I've lived a life of hell and it's just not ending at all. It really isn't. And people are jealous. They go and say the words, God bless you. Destiny, she goes, God bless you. And she is like she's got the devil's Bible. And she tells everyone, God bless you. It's like, really? You're showing telling people God bless you, but you're yeah, I don't get it either. Ah, why would somebody say God bless you and then they go and have the devil's Bible? You know? I mean, wouldn't that be like kind of like sacrilege? But uh, I've read the devil's Bible because I was told by my grandmother that I had to look that up. And I did. And I read it. And I was like, okay, they are for themselves. They like themselves. You know, they do. Even the ugly ones like themselves. They really do. But I couldn't get into that. It's just not my thing. And I had to learn how to fight that. It's just not, you know. But I hate living here in Prump. I really do. I really miss my dad, and I wish I never moved here ever. I wish I would have stayed in Michigan and never moved ever out of Michigan. I wish I would have stayed there. I just hated it's just been a horrible life I have. It's just horrible, horrible. It's just this is a horrible place that doesn't even care about people. It's just horrible. Don't ever move to Pahrump. Don't, If you care about yourself and your family, don't move to Pahrump. They don't care about people. They don't care about, they just want to push pills. They're just bad people, you know? Really. hmm You know, I hate my life. My life really sucks. You got a lot of people like Destiny who like lights the black candles and hopes that I die next week. Fucking just hire someone to kill me. If you really want me offed, hire someone to kill me, you fucking bitches. You just don't do it right. You just dumb and stupid and just too much horror miles on you. You just don't know how to do it. You couldn't kill someone if you had secret farts that just blew them away. Literally. Literally. Yeah. Psh, whatever. Destiny. Hi, I'm Destiny. I'm someone who's fake, shallow, and jealous about everybody. I act like I'm your best friend, but I stab you when you leave the room. I talk shit about you, like back and forth, and I say, God bless you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm Destiny. So there. Hi, I'm Destiny, and I love long walks on the beach and stabbing you in the back all the time. I talk about all kinds of shit like God bless you and God bless you and God bless you. But in reality, I am the black master of all the voodoo that you never seen before. Oh, honey, you have not seen black voodoo. Um, I have priests, not just one, but a couple of them, like for years, that my family's dealt with for like a long time. Yeah, I got contacted with one of them because I'm like so pissed off. This just things not working right. So I get every so often my black candle mix. It's a fun candle mix. Yeah, you want to send me and my friend shit? I'm sending it back to you 10 times the amount. You want to send me shit? I send you shit. Let's have some fun. I can do all kinds of fun shit. Yep. Ah, shoot. Stuff. I'm going to be right back. I gotta go and go pee pee. I don't know how long I have in this life, but whatever it is, it's like I wish it was shorter than what it was planned on because Jesus Christ, my life just sucks? It really does. I mean, God just has like a word for like Jesus. It just really sucks. I can't believe how bad my life is, you know? I wish my dad was still living so I can bitch him out and say, "You know what? You talked me into living out here and now it's like a fucking shithole. What were you thinking, you motherfucker?" My dad loved prom. I mean, loved prom. My dad really loved prom. It makes me think that maybe he had destiny. It's probably destiny. I know it was destiny. I'm just saying that. If you want to help me out, give down below. My life really sucks though. I'm going to just be honest. You know, you might as well just like, I'm just like a lost cause. I'm not worth nothing. I'm to that fact. I'm just tired of listening to doctors that are stupid as fuck and who are lying to me. Lying to me. Why? Why are you lying to me? Why do doctors feel that they have to lie to me? Oh my God. I just hate my life. I really do. It's just, you know, I'm just like wondering what happened. I wanted to get help and I got no help at all. And I can't even get a job. And it doesn't matter. It's just like I'm a lost cause. I'm like, um, just not worth anything. I just tired of my life. I just wish that I wasn't born. I wish that I I just hate living here. It's horrible. Don't move to Prum. It's like hell. Don't go somewhere else. Go to Vegas and go to Arizona. There's other places. There's Colorado. This is like hell. This is my personal hell. I'm like wondering, why did my dad have me come out here? It's like horrible. It really is. I was attacked at my gym for my um tattoo. I was told I was a devil worshiper out here. I was told I wasn't welcome out here. I was told I was a devil worshiper and a whore and and a witch because of my tattoo on the back of my neck. I can't believe that. Oh my God. You know, they think I'm a bad person out here. They're really bad. So I can't get a job out here. So I'm going to have to leave. I can't sell any books or nothing. Everything I touch turns to shit. I don't know what the deal is with my tarot reading. It's like so off. It's like, oh my God. It's like so bad. So I'm like, oh, MG. I want to just. So I'm wondering if I can go back, like if I can go to like my ancestors' place, like over in Sweden. I'm just so tired of living here in Hellsville. I feel like, you know, I got horrible doctors who are like who go, let's do exploratory surgery. I'm like, whoa, dude, you guys are just like seriously wrong. So I drank a whole bottle of like Jaeger and it's gone. And you know, like I said, I didn't drink a whole bottle, but still I drink a lot of Jaeger and I'm not pregnant. I took a stick test, so I'm good to go. It doesn't matter. The doctors told me I'm good to go. It doesn't matter. I took a stick test, so I don't have to worry. Let Jesus save the child. You know, that's how I feel. It's like, well, you got Jesus who says, I'm God. I could save anybody. So if I'm not showing up, I'm pregnant. Obviously, it's like, okay, I did the P test. Why in the fuck is all my other shit going wrong? Why am I not being taken care of? What's going on with me? Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, let's just put it this way. Don't move to Nevada if you got any health problems. And if you start getting health problems, you better hope to fucking God you hold on to the doctor you had because more than likely, the doctor that you'll get will be so fucked up and he'll want to or she will want to put you on some hemorrhoidal or some type of medication that will not make sense. So let's be honest, the doctors here suck like over vacuum cleaner. They're like, they're just like fucking Hoover vacuum cleaner. It's so horrible. I hate living here. I really do. I've never hated a place more. You know what? I will not hate Holly, Michigan. I swear to God, Holly, Michigan is so much better than here than any other place. Oh my God, this is a horrible hell town. Trump, Nevada is so bad that their doctors actually say they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Their doctors are so stupid that their great aunts will go to their nephews uh tests to do them because their nephews are too stupid to do them. Yeah. 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 So don't go to Pahrump, Nevada if you got any health problems. And also make sure you have your doctor over. Yeah, you got to keep them because the doctors here suck bad. Do not get a tattoo on the back of your neck as a omega symbol because I got attacked at the gym for that. I have an omega symbol on the back of my neck, and I got attacked at my gym for that. So I cover it up now because I got attacked at the gym for having an Omega symbol on the back of my neck. I got a text saying I was a witch. And I don't know how to say this, but I'm not a witch. I'm just a human being. That was the nickname my dad gave me. I got attacked at the gym for an Omega symbol on the back of my neck. It's a horrible place to live here. So, would I suggest someone to move here? No, 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 no. Don't move here. If you could possibly afford it, move elsewhere. Move to Cleveland, Ohio. Your money will buy a lot more, and you'll get really good health benefits. Out here, you get jack and a lot of shit, and a lot of shit. It's just not worth it. I I really don't know why the fuck my dad liked it out here. I'm trying to figure that one out still to this day because I really hate living out here in Pahrump, Nevada. I think that it's like the most horriblest place I've ever lived in on the face of the earth, ever in this lifetime. I'm the most unhappy ever. I wish to God would strike me down and kill me now. I just hate Pahrump, Nevada, and I wish that it never existed and I would have been able to go back home. I just hate living here. It's just horrible. There's nothing to do here, and there's just gambling, and there's nothing to do. It's just crap. That's all it is. Nevada. I don't care what my dad said. "Mm, this is a shithole. There's nothing to do here. There's nothing. I'm going to just be an old cat lady. There's no doctors here, and everyone's jealous of everybody. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. I feel like I live in Sodom, and Las Vegas is Gomorrah. And it's just horrible. I wish to God that I wasn't living at all. Every day I wake up going, fuck, I'm still living. Oh, this sucks. I live in the most horrible place on the planet. It's hot and nasty, and there's no human beings to see. And everybody has a gambling, and they're jealous of everybody, and they don't care about anyone but themselves. This is hell. This is like my personal hell. This is horrible hell. I'm living in hell. Trump is hell on earth. It really is. Trump is hell on earth. I'm living hell on earth. This is Trump, Nevada is hell on earth. So yeah, my life, hell on earth, is here in Pahrump. I live my hell on earth. I really do. Every day I wish to God that He'd smite me and just take me. I hate my life. I really do. I wish I never lost weight. I wish I never moved to Pahrump. I wish I never came here. This has been the most horrible life I've ever had on the face of the earth. This is the most horrible living ever. I wish to God, to this day, I wish and I pray, please God, take me. Take me when I sleep. Please do. Please take me when I sleep. I have nothing to live for. Amen. Fuck. I just wish I was gone. I just can't do it. This pain is too much. I can't do it. Please take me. Please take me. God, take me. Please, God, take me. Please take me. Please take me. Please take me. This is hell. I'm living in hell. I live inside. Please take me. Well, I've done my prayers for today. It looks like, I finished off the Jaeger. So I'm going to go to bed and hope to God that I don't wake up. Thank you. And I'll see you Monday at 9 o'clock because I know that God's a mighty smitey and He will have me here as always, living my life of hell and brimstone as always. All right. Have a wonderful weekend and may you get what you deserve.